Hi everyone, my name is Joan. Hey everyone, it's John here, John.io, and today's a weird day. Haven't been that productive, to be honest. It's nighttime now, so usually I would have joined my friends, play some video games, but I didn't feel like so. I kind of feel like I need to voice out some stuff, thinking about what I've done in the past, where I could go. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe there's something that might be stuff that you guys want to hear, because I've been through some really crazy stuff, and yeah, I think many entrepreneurs would like to know what's been like, and so today I want to open up on the fire here, that fireplace in my little corner, which I'm usually working from home during this pandemic. So today I think I will start by sharing one of the things that often people ask me about. It is, how did I get to fundraise the first time, and more specifically, how did I fundraise my first $30,000 when I was 21 years old or 22 years old. So, setting a bit of background, I arrived in Asia 7 years ago. I've built myself as an intern, so very low profile, low key. Worked from Rocket Internet for Lazada in Bangkok, and very quickly, got to start my own company, and no later than you close your eyes, open it up, boom, you're an entrepreneur. You have employees, the burden of paying the payroll, and that's a good side too. I've got the chance to live the dream. I've been in Silicon Valley at the right time. I've been in Asia at the right time. Built a company from 1 to 100 people within 4 years. Opening 6 offices, having 150 staffs under me, raising money from Alibaba, raising money from the wealthiest man in Hong Kong, and others, right? So I've got the luck of experiencing that during the last internet bubble. So that's where I am to share you my first $50,000. Back in the days, I used to. I'm coming from a very modest background, right? So, didn't have the chance to have money to start with. So I think I started that company with my savings, which I've made from selling websites and other WordPresses, right? When I was a student, so I think I've got like 15,000 US of my own money, which was it's not much. But it's a decent amount, like can help you survive here, in Asia for a couple of, half a year, maybe a year, if you really push yourself to eat rice every day. And so, starting that company, we were, hiring the first developer, starting to build an app, and then very quickly, money is going down, and then I had a roommate. I had 2 roommates at that time. 2 roommates. One of them was a woman, and I knew her for a very long time. We used to hang out in Paris. She helped me to discover the Paris places to go out, going to festivals together. She was a really fun girl, like really fun, like a DJ, etc. The other one was a very corporate guy, living in Bangkok, working for a very big Swiss watch company. So I thought that guy, was a legit, guy. He will stay with me in that place for a very long time. And then, and that's where the fun stuff happened. As you can imagine, it's not all green. That woman decided, one of my best friend again, to leave Bangkok to go to Canada. And she decides to leave to Canada with her boyfriend within the next 2 weeks. So I went, all right, cool. Just gonna hold on and keep paying the bills. And then 1 week later, my other roommate tell me that he's going to be moved to Switzerland in the headquarters. So on that month of February, first week, 2014, I guess, I go from, I have 2 roommates, I have maybe $10,000 in a bank account, to, okay, my roommates are leaving, so I need to find new roommates. Still good, still okay to handle. And then that very week, second week, after that, I get to learn that my bank accounts in France have been frozen, and because there's a minus $7,000 of some taxes that I haven't paid in the past. So the tax caught me because I was selling websites on the gray market, and just got caught by the taxes. So this very quickly, within 2 weeks, what I thought was a secure $10,000 for a year to build my startup in here became a minus $50 on my bank account. And that was the week before my birthday in 2014. Yep, the week before my birthday. So at that moment, it's problems bring other problems, right? When you're in a bad mood, bad momentum, just get all of shit in your face at the same time, right? So that's where really you see the difficulties of starting a business, right? And that when things goes in that way, you're gonna hit rock bottom, and then maybe see the light, right? So I take a shower, and then I think, okay, I need $2,000 to pay my rent right now, or I will be kicked out. And I need to pay my employees. We have 2 developers part-time. It's another $1,000, and then might be good if I can eat. So I'm thinking of calling my parents, but don't have much money, and haven't talked to them for a while. They didn't support me quitting my comfortable Lazada job to start my company, so they will not send me money. Thinking of asking my friends, maybe someone can give me $200 or $300 here and there. And then I see this website that I've been looking for a very long time. It's a crowdfunding website, Kickstarter. I think, hey, maybe I can make something with that. Maybe I can make something that will help me get $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 from Kickstarter for my startup. People have good hearts. They see someone trying to build something, very passionate, maybe they're gonna give me money. So I end the week by starting this crazy campaign. Hey, for my birthday, invest in our company. That's the first Kickstarter fundraising birthday. Because I was having all these friends, calling me on the phone and being like, yo man, it's gonna be awesome, your birthday is next week, we're gonna go party super hard in that club, I buy a champagne bottle for you. And I was hanging on the phone, I was like, man, yeah, sure. But in my head I was like, fuck, I wish you could pay me that bottle in cash. So instead of buying that drinking alcohol, I just pay my rent. Or I just pay my developer. I couldn't say that, right? You don't want to lose face, right? So I was thinking, I have a couple of friends, maybe 20 friends who wants to party with me. They're all gonna pay drinks during that birthday party night. Why don't I push a Kickstarter campaign to them? Maybe they will drop some money on that, and that's money I can actually use to pay my team and eat, right? Without losing my face. And here we go, getting started. Put the landing page on. Didn't have a US credit card, so Kickstarter didn't work for me. So I had to move to Indiegogo, the lame version of Kickstarter, but this will do the job. And here we go. Kickstarter, Indiegogo, first startup crowdfunding campaign. And still $50, minus $50 on my bank account though. So I really, really hope it's gonna work out. I share out on Facebook, tag as many friends as I can. Maybe I had like 60 people tagged on that post. Get some likes, maybe 100, 200. Yeah, not much. So next day I think, okay, how can I push that further? I need to reach 1,000 people if I want to get $10,000. The goal on that campaign was $30,000. And I realized nobody is giving me money. Some people are just giving $5 here and there, and so I start to add some perks. Like, okay, I give you a T-shirt, give me $10, right? Actually, I do the math. I'm losing money, but anyway, cash flow is better than nothing. So, and then I say, okay, I'm just gonna push that to all the emails of the people I've met in the past. So I use my Gmail account, download all the contacts, push a MailChimp, and then I start to get some traffic. Then I start to get some, one of that random school teacher from when I was 12 years old, sponsoring $20, right? This guy probably had thought I was begging. Actually, I was begging. $20, man. I had minus 50. It was, 50% of my debt almost. So I start to get some people to donate, starting to see the first $100, $200. Think, okay, here we go. Got some momentum here. The next day, still stuck, $300. Next day, $400. And then, it's 2 days before my birthday, and we're stuck at $800. And then, it's like, fuck. But I start to receive some messages. And some messages are actually from people who say, hey John, what's up? You remember we've met at your event? I see you're doing this crazy startup fundraising birthday campaign. If you need money, maybe I can help. I can invest in a couple of businesses. We can have a coffee. I get 4 or 5 of these messages, and I think, here we go. Maybe that guy gonna buy me a lunch. I would have taken your lunch, man. I was so desperate. You cannot imagine. You really cannot imagine. So I go. I just go. The guy invited me to Carl's Jr. Perfect. Free burger. First one, I go and meet, and the guy is like coming. Hey, what's up? Chinese guy, T-shirt, University of Michigan. He's like, hey, what's up? I was like, what? Is that a Chinese person or is it a black guy? I don't know. Really cool. And then he's like, okay, pitch me your stuff. So I come, I take my computer. I'm just gonna do it for you guys. Yeah, okay. So this is with my French accent, this is our startup. It's gonna be the new LinkedIn for Southeast Asia for tech. The guy's like, shut up, man. He didn't say shut up. He was like, okay, cool. That's cute. But what do you want to do, really? And I'm like, actually, what I really dream to do is I want to build the biggest platform for technology talents to connect with technology companies and create a new industry of tech in Southeast Asia. I was like, that's crazy. I like it. Guys like that. Okay, cool. So what to say? Just I give you $30,000. try, and try to build a real business. And that's really literally how it happened. Next day we meet my co-founders. Seems good. We brainstorm what this could be. We start to imagine Southeast Asia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, one company each, one platform together, all the developers and the tech talents, make it like a networking platform, like mini TechCrunch or AngelList. And next day, the guy drive me. They say, hey, do you wanna drive with me for the airport? I'm going back to Hong Kong tomorrow. I come in, his chauffeur, he's driving the car. I'm like, wow, this guy has money. And yeah, in the car, he's like, okay, here you go. That's the check. Boom, you will get transferred tomorrow. And on my birthday, 16 February 2014, is the day I received the $30,000 to my bank account. And yeah, that was really crazy. But you know what? I think, for any of you who's crazy enough to quit your job, hustle, go through the Death Valley, some people will recognize that. Some people who don't have to take that risk, they will recognize that. And maybe they will invest in you. If you can shout loud enough, if you can make enough noise for yourself, maybe those people will, right? They will recognize that, and they will appreciate that, and then maybe they will see themselves earlier or younger when they were entrepreneur too, and maybe they will give you a chance. So that's where it's very important. I think that's a lesson. When you're in trouble, you need to know, number one, you're gonna go rock bottom, right? And only when you rock bottom, if you can be creative enough, then you will see the light. That's the trigger, right? That's where you need to be resilient. If I gave up on everything, if I called my mom and asked her to pay me a plane ticket to go back to France at that moment, which I tell you, I really, really, really thought about, I would have never got the chance to build that business, which now is a multi-million-dollar business. Thanks God it's still alive. I don't know how for long, but I've built up a multi-million-dollar business when I was 24, 25, right? And if I took that plane back to France at that moment, I would have never lived the life I've got. So being resilient is number one. Number two is shout. You need to shout. You need to tell everyone what's your idea. You need to tell everyone what you're working on. You need to tell everyone how hard it is. Especially if it's your first business, you need to tell everyone the struggle you're going through, because number one, they will be interested to see what it is, and also they will maybe have ideas on how to help you or money to help you, right? And through shouting, that crowdfunding campaign, I got to meet a lot of people that were actually already kind of following me, but I didn't know, and these people materialized during that campaign. So if you can shout on your project, share your ideas, share your struggle, maybe some people will help you. Some people which you're not even aware they are around you. So I think that's those two advices for today. That's a crazy story of my first $30,000 fundraised, and I hope you don't have to go through something as poor as this, but this is my story, and I shared it with you today. Thank you. Stay connected.